Good, how you doing?
Good.
Hello, everybody.
How has this new role kind of played out for you through the spring and the summer?
Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit different than what it's been the past 2 years with Evero's creativity, really playing to my strengths. Not so far back away from the ball, so a little bit closer. So that's probably the biggest difference.
We've seen you make some plays, though, in coverage. I mean, while you are a little bit closer to the ball, you're kind of in space, too. Are you getting more comfortable in that kind of aspect of your game?
Yeah, I am. This coaching staff has been very helpful just as far as, what to look for in the slot, stems, and everything like that. It really taught it from really day one. So now being in that role a little bit since OTAs and now camp for a few practices, definitely feeling a lot more comfortable there in that spot.
Does that change your off-season preparations in any way?
Yeah, it has, especially just from OTAs to this point, really, because, before OTAs, I wasn't quite sure where I was going to be quite yet. So really from my summer off season, it changed a lot.
What were some of the things that you changed or that you specifically focused on?
A lot more movement, especially just in that slot, just really having, my routine movement in that area. One thing I really started doing this whole off season is Pilates. That sounds crazy, but it's definitely helped me a lot.
Are you heavier or lighter than you were last year?
Right now, I'm probably maybe a little bit heavier. It kind of goes up and down a little bit, but maybe a couple pounds, not by much.
And what do you like about the Pilates?
It really focuses on the core strength, and you feel it. It starts inside, and you feel it all the way throughout your whole body. It's a big difference from really everything. There's so much you can focus on, from your ankles, your core, hips, shoulders, all the above.
How much has your role evolved from what we saw during off-season workouts to what we're seeing right now?
As compared to OTAs?
You getting a lot more moving around than you did back in the OTAs, or?
It's about the same, yeah. From OTAs to now, yeah, I would say it's pretty similar to what you guys saw there.
How do you describe or define your role?
How do I describe it or define it?
If someone says what position
I mean, when someone asks, like if I'm out somewhere and somebody asks me, I just tell them I play safety. It's a lot simpler that way. So.
What about a more refined audience like this one?
A nickel, a dime, but I feel like there's so many. I feel like that just kind of puts it in the box a little bit. I mean, there's so many areas that Evero will move me around the field. So just saying I'll just be a nickel, it doesn't really do it justice.
Are you working more with Bert or Jonathan Cooley?
A combination of both. I take things from both of them, but probably primarily Cooley. Yeah.
So being with that corner group, is there anything that like Dante or JC has kind of taught you about playing the position?
Yeah, I mean they give feedback. We give feedback to each other all the time, and that's always very helpful, especially taking it from those guys. D-Jack, who's he's done what he's done in the league for a while now. This is his 6th season, and JC, obviously at the top of the cornerback position. So just being able to get feedback from those guys and just keeping a great dialogue in the room is very helpful for everybody, I believe.
You said earlier this preseason you want to answer any of the questions people have about you. How do you feel you are doing that so far this camp?
I'm not really thinking about it, really. Just taking it day by day. And really, that's just really been my approach. Like I said, like you said, I know there's probably questions out there about what type of player I am, what I can and can't do. And, I'm coming every single day to answer those.
Jeremy, when Frank was in here a little bit ago, he described something and he used the word tradish. Did you think Frank Reich is the kind of guy who would use a word like tradish?
Tradish? I don't even know what that means.
Like short for traditional.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, but I mean, hey.
Kind of caught us off guard.
Yeah.
So if you have a non-traditional position, you would say?
That's what Coach Reich would say, yeah.
What do you think this event gives to fans as they're walking out of the stadium tonight?
what it gives to them.
Yeah.
You know, hopefully they got a glimpse of what they'll see this season. You know, defensively we could be a lot sharper, so I don't want to say that'll be the glimpse exactly, but definitely coming to work, challenging each other every single day. That's what we've been doing in practice. You know, offense wins some, defense wins some, but at the end of the day, we're just trying to get better.
Do you feel the optimism in the stadium? And people are saying that it feels different than maybe previous years. Can you guys feel that on the field? Among the fans.
I mean, yeah, no. At the end of the day, it's noise at this point in time. We know what we have to do. We know we got to show up and have an 0-0 approach. Like, we haven't done anything yet. So there's still so much work that we have to put in and so much work to be done. So we can't really get caught up in that. But the energy is definitely great, for sure.
Thank you, Chinn. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Jeremy.